So, what got you interested in joining Johnny and Clyde?
Um, I read the script and it just seemed very wacky and ridiculous and campy and super funny. And I've never killed anybody on screen and it's super gory and I like action films. So I thought it would be really fun to do.
Right, and I'm glad you said that first off. Like it seemed like really wacky and over the top, right? And that's what I got instantly. I'm like, hopefully nobody's gonna really take this like it's too serious. Like it knows what it is.
Right.
And how
I,
was
I
how
was
was
just reading some of the whatchamacallits, descriptions of the movie and there was one that said like a gritty drama and I was like, "Oh, but it's really funny. Like,
right?
why does it
Yeah,
have to be a drama? Why do they want it to be a drama? It's like hilarious.
right. Like I don't know if you've ever seen the movie before, but it kind of reminded me a lot of Tromia and Juliet.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I
And
haven't seen it, but I've heard of it.
yeah. So how was it like working with, Tom on this as well? Because his direction on this was just insane.
Oh yeah. Tommy is not like any director I've ever worked with before. He's really um I don't know, he gives a lot of agency within for the actors to take risks and play with their lines and like I mean of course within the confines of the script and but I think it allowed us to bring a lot of personality of our own personalities and make a lot of like decisions on the characters' personalities, which I think really brought our characters to life.
And you know what? 2 co-stars of yours that I absolutely adored in this were Avan and Robert Lasardo. He was just so fantastic with his character. Like, he had a lot of fun with his character, I thought, which was amazing to see.
Yeah, Avan was really fun to work with. I felt like he made like working with him made the movie go like really smoothly. It felt like we were just like shooting scenes and it was going so quick.
And the same thing with Robert. How was it like working with him?
I had fewer scenes with Robert, but he's such a joy to be around and he's so funny. So I had a really good time shooting with him.
And how was it like getting somebody like Megan Fox to be part of this too? Because her character was diabolical. You don't really see her play this a whole lot.
I actually didn't get to meet Megan while we were
Yeah.
filming. I didn't have any scenes with her, and I haven't seen the movie yet, so I don't know.
Well, I can tell you she's really something in this, and I can't wait for you to watch
I
her.
want to see it too. I love Megan Fox. I'm a big fan. So I'm really excited. I'm glad she's like re-entering her Jennifer body like villain era. Like
Right.
I love
Yeah.
this blow up for her.
And when you were on Johnny and Clyde, what were some of the funnest moments that you had working on the film?
Funnest moments. Um, Maybe it wasn't like the funnest moment, but I feel like there was a scene where we got like blasted with all this blood and gore. It was like maybe the first night we were filming and like something got blown up, a human body got blown up and we just got sprayed with all this like gooey blood and I was like, "Oh, this is a real horror movie. Like this is a real like this is bloody and gory and they're not pulling any punches."
Right, like, and when you read that on the script, it kinda starts off like it's just an action film, and then it kinda takes that plot turn in the near the end of it. So what was your reaction when you saw that?
I I was shocked. I was like, "Wait, what?" We get not only is it like it can be horror comedy, but it's like fantasy, like I love a little fantasy horror. And I was also seeing I guess I'd say the costume for this plot twist was just it was scary in real life, like to see. And Nick, one of the writers, he also played not Candlestick, Butcher. He played the Butcher, and he was like, first of all, he's 6'8", and like actually does like sword fights in real life like with battle axes and stuff. He's like LARPing but medieval. I don't remember what he called it, but um he was just like the presence of him being that character was very like, oh, you're actually intimidating.
Right. And when you were, performing on set, what were some of the things that you brought to the character yourself that wasn't in the script, or was it just kind of all in the script for you to bring out?
Oh no, actually Clyde didn't have too much dialogue. Like she wasn't really talking. She was more of an action
Right.
character.
Yeah.
I guess what I brought was like I did some skateboarding for a couple scenes, so that's from me. And like also just some of her jokes, and like I wanted her to be kind of have like multiple personalities because her character is like switches very quickly from like very cute and very nice and very adorable to like menacing and crazy. So and it was really fun to play her and be again, like Tommy gave us a lot of agency. So I was able to like, I'm like, if she feels like shrieking right now, if she feels like cackling, if she like wants to get serious and like stare you down, like I could do all of those things.
And what were some of the films that brought you into acting in the first place?
Oh, films that brought me into I kind of actually just fell into acting because I'm from New York and I was a skateboarder first, and then I would skate with my friends, and this director like met some of my friends on the train, came to the skate park and was like, I think y'all are cool. Let's make a movie. And so I was like, okay, sure. I'll try acting. I've never done that before. She was like, you play yourself kind of, but like you play yourself like this. And I was like, okay. And I kind of fell in love with how, you know, I love storytelling and it's just another medium for storytelling. So I've been pursuing it as more, I'm like, yes, this is acting, but I'm thinking of it more as like a craft and an art form than like, oh, I'm gonna be in this movie. I'm like, oh, I get to tell a story or I get to create this new world.
And what are you looking forward to the most of audiences getting out of Johnny and Clyde?
Hopefully they'll be smiling afterwards. I think it's gonna be a little gruesome, but it's so sweet and like heartfelt and wholesome at the same time, which is a hard thing to combine.
Well, Johnny, thank you so much for joining me today. It's been really fun, and congratulations on Johnny and Clyde.
Thank you.